I want credit for Joshua, okay? I want to say that I ended his campaign run. Please, let me have this, guys.
Red, was it real that he's like an Emerson Harvard study thing or something?
No, that was a meme tweet.
He ended his campaign because he couldn't go to bed, right?
I think it's because I bullied him too hard. That's what I want.
You bullied him?
Yep.
Aww.
Oh, our good friend Joshua for Congress has deleted his Twitter and his Instagram account. Apparently, his communications director has come out and said that he deleted the accounts because they were keeping him awake at night. So like a big boy, he deleted the accounts. I'm not joking. That is the actual reason that his comms director gave on Twitter.
It is outrageous that you took people's hard-earned money who gave to you because they wanted to see a socialist candidate, an unabashed socialist candidate, and then to act like this. Grow up. Grow the fuck up.
Does he even... I can't tell. Does he even actually look mad? What? He looks like he's faking it. Is this what Grifting like, look at him. He's like, okay. I need to get real mad on stream today to show people how righteous I am. Like, look at... Like, watch his face. He doesn't even look like a real human. Hold on. My text is, like, covering it up. One sec.
It is outrageous that you took people's hard-earned money who gave to you because they wanted to see a socialist candidate, an unabashed socialist candidate, and then to act like this. Grow up. Grow the fuck up.
Does he even care? I can't tell.
1 year of memes and dreams ready for another. Thanks for what you do when we need it most.
Thanks, bud. Not to mention the fact that Mike platformed Josh without any pushback, and he was in that chat supporting Josh when I was exposing him, by the way, as being a scammer, which I did, by the way. Get fucked, Mike. Fucking moron. Okay. But, oh, also, for the record, I didn't actually think Josh was a scammer. I just thought he was incompetent as fuck and was just there for the Twitter memes. But he thought he was trying and he was just stupid. I didn't actually think he was a scammer. But maybe he is. I don't know why you fucking morons in chat keep linking Joshua for Congress with one S. I don't know if you guys can't read or if you expect that I can't read or... But, okay. Keep it up, guys. Really epic memes. Fucking morons. That's DGG chatters, too. I expect more of you guys, you fucking idiots. I can't believe you just deleted. But the thing funny than him deleting his social media accounts is his comms director trying to defend it. Rem's take on your Josh take. Nope, don't care. He's wrong. I want credit for Joshua, okay? I want to say that I ended his campaign run. Please, let me have this, guys.
Red, was it real that he's like an Emerson Harvard study thing or something?
No, that was a meme tweet.
He ended his campaign because he couldn't go to bed, right?
I think it's because I bullied him too hard. That's what I want.
You bullied him?
Yep.
Aww.
Oh, Steve looks sad and depressed. Why? What happened? Today should be a day of celebration, Steven.
What? I'm just tired. I've been streaming, doing stuff for like 12 hours. What's up?
Wait, what are we celebrating?
That a fraud was exposed.
Wait, who's the fraud? The person that your friend tweeted about?
No, the Joshua for Congress guy.
Wait, he was exposed to be a fraud?
No, he deleted his social medias.
All right,
yeah. Wait, what about that makes him a fraud?
Because I don't know if he was ever really running for Congress. I wondered if it was just a meme or whatever.
Why are people defending the idea that if you can't handle Twitter, you should somehow...
Because they're stupid as fuck. They're so fucking stupid. There's no other explanation for it. It's partisan hackery, but it is what it always has been. It's fucking stupid as fuck.
True.
What was the voting thing? There was a word for it that people were using. He wanted to implement something voting.
That he can like vote long distance or whatever for all of his Congress stuff if he can't handle actually being in Congress.
Oh.
I mean, this guy had no shot anyways, right? Like, just like
It's hard
he's
to
like
say.
another.
I don't know if there's much polling in his district right now. Oh, I like how Mike is trying to pivot like he's super against Joshua now, even though he was sucking him up so hard before. Nice. Good one. Good one, Mike. A lot of integrity there.
I think if anything, it's a wake up call to realize like how we do need to support more pragmatic candidates, especially when we're looking at like installing more progressive candidates in congressional.
If you
seats,
have a
right?
problem with Beth Dolio, you're never gonna like anyone.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Beth is so
Beth
much
is
more
great.
pragmatic than Josh.
I've looked
Josh
into
is-
great.
Josh
She's
is
10
energetic.
times better than Josh. 10 times. It's not even close. He's a fucking
Yeah.
joke compared to her. Okay? This is someone who paid their fucking dues. Okay? Who did the hard work, the quiet work, the work that you've.
How can you pretend to be so passionate and so excited about this and so like you really feel it when like a week ago you were literally like jerking this guy off?
Never done. Okay? You've never gone to the state house and protested for climate change. Except like what, last year? When you were running for Congress so you could get 1 day of photos, you fucking grifter?
Wow. Irony. One of my coworkers gatekeeping people out of politics, including me. I suppose I supported IRI because he wanted to get people into politics. I want to learn and help in electoral politics. Instead of supporting or ignoring, he moved actively to gatekeeping. Everyone irresponsible from Joshua after he exposed one of the Bernie bus panel should be ashamed of themselves. Next time, stay in your lane. That's kind of mean. What I'm really important is saying. And the people comparing Joshua to a little fascist. And we already know where that hyperbole comes from people comparing me to Dave Rubin for this one mistake, to people literally comparing him to a fascist. This hyperbole is damaging. I mean, I messaged them during that thing. I don't know, whatever. It's all good. It is what it is. It keeps going. It's a big thread. Oh, Lumi blocked me on Twitter, so I don't know if the bridge is burned or not. I'm kind of scared to just scroll down here. So here's like a couple things that there are like two things that kind of irritate me about this. So one thing is like a personal problem that I have. And I understand this personal problem of mine. I don't know how to, I have a really hard time asking for things from people. I'm a very independent person, and even when I have people in my life that I think are willing to support me, I don't really know like what to ask for because I'm so used to kind of doing everything on my own. It's just hard to be like, oh, can you do this for me, or would you be willing to blah blah blah. So I understand that in some ways that like that is a personal failing that I have. But I mean, like, if I was a person that was to take like more issue with things, it feels a little bit shitty that like, in a way, I think one could argue that Lumi kind of portrayed this as though I was like this big bad wolf protagonist, this horrible person that bullied Joshua down and was ableist and evil towards him on this podcast. And then Lumi brings him on and they basically make him look like this kind of like innocent, autistic, like has like problems, you know, kind of guy that got super fucking shit on by this mean dude. It's like, well, that kind of feels a little bit shitty towards me. Like, it feels like you're completely marginalizing my opinion there. It feels like you're making me seem like I'm this huge asshole that just like bullied this guy and attacked him all over the place. And then at the same time, like, this guy is just spewing like bullshit propaganda that I think is really hurtful and damaging. Now, you could argue maybe Lumi doesn't have as large a platform to do damage, et cetera, but those arguments wouldn't be relevant because regardless of the size of your platform, if you have one, you should be relatively responsible with it. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess it feels kind of I guess it feels like if I was better in terms of asking, like, hey, I would appreciate it if you would either give me a chance to come on and give my side to this, or moderate the fuck out of what this guy says. So at the very least, he's not just spewing misinformation. Like, at the end of that panel, now I understand again, like, I got a lot of hate at the end of it, but I don't care. Like, I'm okay with it, like, because I like fighting on the internet. Like, attack me for, especially because this is the Joshua hit is an easy slam dunk, right? Like, this guy is a literal child. So like, if people want to attack me over it, that's fine. But like, for me to be getting attacked by all of that, and then for Lumi to kind of jump on and then bring Joshua on and have a nice little humanizing conversation with him, kind of reminds me of like when Rogan brings on Alex Jones, and then, you know, I don't know. So that kind of feels a little bit shitty to me. Don't you think it's hyperbolic to compare what Lumi did to fascism? I think that my exact words to them was, I said, platforming these things relating to Biden is the equivalent to Holocaust revisionism, just for your information. And then they said, what? And I said, all of his claims about the Biden stuff were 100% fabricated and totally dishonest regarding the Tara Reade stuff. And then they said, thanks. And that was all we said that day. And I stand by that. I think that having somebody come on and just bullshitting like rape claims to the Democratic candidate, like frontrunner, presumed nominee, I think is really, really, really damaging. I think in the types of claims made are not as bad. Like, technically, historical revisionism of Nazi claims is probably worse, but the damage of the claims is worse because deplatforming Biden and trying to call him a rapist is more of a problem right now in American politics than Nazis, right? So I don't think they, you said Lumi prefers to go by they, them. I don't think they watched the panel. I would hope so. If they brought him on, I think they did watch the panel. I could be wrong, but I mean, if they didn't, like, but yeah, I don't know. I guess, it's irritating to me because I understand that it's the way that I've set myself up, and I understand it, but I'm kind of just expected to get like attacked every single day across every single platform, across every single social media by every single type of person, left, right, center, communist, fascist, personal insults, personal life attacks, doxes, FBI, all this shit. And then like, that's just like part of the game for me. But then Joshua, who is running for Congress, who has raised $200,000, who is representing the Rose Caucus, can't come on to a Bernie or Bust panel and answer a few questions like, what are your 3 main policy positions? I mean, even the Adam Christensen guy, the most combative person I've run on, like, even he could answer questions like that. Like, every single person running for Congress. Fuck, look at the lady that we just interviewed today, Jessica Harrington. Yes, Jessica Harrington. Her answers were amazing. She's running for the Florida House of Representatives. Like every other congressperson that I've brought on, or the other Rose Caucus lady that we were running that was running in, was it Wyoming? She had really great answers and everything. All of these people have really great answers. At the very least, they can have a conversation. Yeah, Joshua was like an embarrassment. Yana, yeah. Like, Jesus. I don't know. Joshua donated to an anti-Bernie PAC. FEC filing for Joshua for Congress donated to an anti-Bernie PAC. Oh, this isn't surprising. I'm sorry. So if you guys are missing the pivot, what's happening now is the progressive, I keep saying progressives and I need to stop this. The extreme left that look like they're the progressives online, but I don't think they're the majority of the progressive movement. I think they're a minority. But like the socialists and lefties online have turned on Bernie. Bernie is shit now. Yeah, I see that one of these is a few. Oh, wait, this is in 2019. I'm sorry. I thought these were 2020. Wait, what the fuck? That's really weird. I mean, at least the donations are small. That's kind of weird, but whatever. Regardless, apparently that was a mistake on the FEC filing. Oh, maybe it is, yeah. But regardless, all of the lefty people online now are turning against Bernie, and are turning against the Justice Dems. Some of them even turned against the Rose Caucus, as you see, like, the Joshua guy has like his own party or whatever that he's running now. I think he's saying, yeah, like a lot of people are mad at the Justice Dems because they're starting to take some more money because they need to fundraise. People are mad at Bernie because he's working with Biden, even though everybody was asking Biden and Bernie to work together. Kyle Kalinske just came out and made fun of him, like, oh, wow, congratulations, you're putting together a committee to answer questions. Like, isn't this what you literally asked for? Isn't this literally what you guys were begging for Biden to lend an ear to Bernie's campaign, to make some concessions to progressives? Like, do you not give a fuck? Like, yeah. Kalinske literally called Bernie a cuck. Yeah. So you're seeing like now the pivot to where they are shitting on Bernie and the Justice Dems. But I mean, it's good. They're just like, they're weaseling themselves further and further back into these corners.
F's in
where,
chat for Odom. Fantastic campaign.
Joshua got his donations through Act Blue, which is a Democratic Service app, so he is literally biting the hand that feeds him, especially when shitting on Dems for this. Now, the real question, and this is where I wonder if people can refund donations or do chargebacks. Not that I'm encouraging. No, I would encourage that if it's legal. I would. Although obviously, with that, I hate Joshua. But I think even if you like Joshua, I think it's really, really, really fucked that Joshua was saying he ran as a Democrat. He had an Act Blue thing, and he was doing this over and over and over again. And now he's broken off and he started his a new party. That seems really fucked up. Like, what the fuck? Like, you ran as a Democrat? You haven't even made it to the primary yet, and you're already switching party after collecting $250,000 in donations as a Democrat? That's like really fucking weird, my dude. What happens when he inevitably loses? I don't know what happens to campaign funds when you lose. I'm not really sure. I am no longer a materialist, okay? Or physicalist. I have